Hello, viewers.
Dear Vero, I wish my
Story with me, your host Veronica Akomraksan. I believe you all had a beautiful weekend. Today is the second day of March, and I know that March is going to be great for all of us. Okay, so my story is a program where we talk about marriage issues, relationship issues, social issues. So if you're out there, you have a story you want to share with us, but you're not comfortable to come on the show, you can send us an email on epradiogh@gmail.com, epradiogh@gmail.com, and we'll be excited to read your story and share and solve it for you as well. Okay, so today I have my guest here ready and prepared. Before I introduce my guest, this is the story.
Dear Vero, I wish my story will be read on your noble platform and your panel will help me make a decision. I am a 22-year-old lady who has been dating my boyfriend for 3 years now. But whenever he comes home to visit me, my dad gets so annoyed and acts badly towards him. The issue right now is I am pregnant and the baby I'm expecting is for my daddy. I have been sleeping with my dad for 4 years now and I have developed feelings for him too. So, I stopped having sex with my boyfriend for almost 6 months now. My dad took me to the hospital to have an abortion done, but the doctor told us that I might die during the process, so my only option is to deliver. For this reason, my dad insists I tell my boyfriend the pregnancy is his, so he flies us to abroad to have the baby. But how can I tell my boyfriend I'm expecting his baby if we haven't had sex for a while now? And I don't know how to confide in my mom too because she's hypertensive and I'm scared the truth might cause her demise. Please, I'm confused. Kindly help me. Dear Vero,
It's really a sad one, but I know that my guests here and you out there, you're going to help to find solution to the problem that our writer wrote to us. So you can also call us on 020-732-6236, Okay, call us and then send in your contribution as well, because whatever you say could mean a lot to our writer, and we'll be very, very excited to hear from you. Okay, so we are live on Facebook, EP Radio TV. This is Light TV. My guest is here already and he's gingered up, he's ready, and he's in the person of Mr. Isaac Roxon. He is the Director of Missions, Retitude International Mission. Hello, Mr. Roxon.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yes, it's true. It has been a tough full of time and so much to tackle. So you always get busy on so much.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about Director of Mission, Retitude? Give us a brief understanding about it.
Yeah, Rectitude International Mission, we understudy activities of countries and how they manage their affairs in terms of economics, security, and talk about the political stance and how the culture and the tradition setup is. How effective is it working within the country? If there are some challenges, then we find some modalities to resolve some of these challenges. So basically, our focus is on conflict resolutions.
Okay.
You know, right now there's a problem happening in Nigeria, and we're finding a way to meet some key people that are managing the affairs of the country, and to dialogue with them and find how, some possible solutions that can help the country stand strong.
Oh, wow. That's really a powerful one.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
You're
you
doing
very
well.
much. That's great.
Okay, so you heard the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's quickly go into the story. So after listening to the story, what came to mind?
Right. I came to understand that, before some of these things will happen, the house might have been broken. So if you have to look at some of these critical situations, you have to look at broken homes.
Okay.
There are some homes that have challenges from the scratch. Child relationship with parents have some problems and challenges. parents like a mother who do not have time to take care of the daughter or the son. The father becomes responsible for everything. And some women also during their marriage consummation, they become hard up because of challenges that might baffled in the situation. So when it happens like that, the woman gets into the tougher situation, thereby neglecting the daughter, the child, to do what he or she wants. So these could bring a lot of orchestrations in life challenges. And these challenges, when children meet, they become decision makers of their own. They do things on their own without parental care. Okay. So lack of parental care makes some of these young ladies go through that way. But looking at the father, whose situation isn't this, for all you know, one, the mother might have not been performing her right as a mother and as a married couple, making the man suffer when he even want to call for sex. And the woman will not give heed. So the man can fumble or find challenge as himself in a situation that become critical. And you know, anything pertaining to sex is something attached to the hormones, attached to human feelings. So when the man has that desire to call for sex and the woman is finding difficult to give in, the man begins to find options. That is why sometimes probably the man feeling so scared to go out all there, and as the child was also growing from stage to stage, the father might be bathing the child, by doing some few things, and so doing that the father get to know everything about the child. So the development in the physical appearance of the child could attract the man to have that conception of being lured into uncertain situation that could gel for sex.
Okay, but Mr. Rexon, I mean, this is like you said, if the wife doesn't want to give him sex, the next person he could see is probably the daughter. But what would it take for a man to have an attraction for the daughter?
Right. Here, we don't know which kind of daughter we're looking at. It could be the stepdaughter or his own daughter.
His own daughter.
His own daughter.
Yeah.
Right. Being his own daughter, there's an orchestration of demonic infusion that, the devil can play the mind of the person. And I've told you that every 21 days, a man is caught up by sexual feelings. So the libido of the man increases. So the man at that stage needs nothing but sex. And so when the man had no any other option but being orchestrated by demonic infusions into his own desire, can automatically go into things. And these are some of the things when it happens, it is from the devil. And most of the time, certain situations do happen and we say it is the doings of the devil.
Okay, so Mr. Rection, you're trying to say that before a man is able to sleep with able to have sex with his daughter, it's probably spiritual.
Three things. One is biological, one is a physical desire, and the other is spiritual.
How can you have a physical desire for your child or let me say your daughter?
You see, it is about what you see. Some people cannot control their own manners. They cannot control their desires, and they allow the desire in them to go beyond just seeing things on that way. That is has even got called in for the LGBT and so on and so forth. Because human beings are certain situation, it is difficult to control certain desires. How could a man go for a man and a woman for a woman? It is because they cannot control certain mannerism, certain behaviors of human culture, and they go beyond that and break into that.
Okay, it's understandable if a man cannot control himself, but you in that situation where you can't control yourself, don't you think going out is even better than having it in your home with your daughter?
Going out, yes, it is possible as you're saying, But this is the situation. The man had no option because one way or the other, the woman might have orchestrated it. There are some women, and you get them married, their religious understanding about certain things can let them prevent themselves from the husband. Probably the husband could be an alcoholic. Probably the husband could have certain lifestyle or kind of behavior. And that behavior which the man put across, were not because of that, but because of the situation in which the man find himself, because of the situation in which it calls for desire. So here I will blame most women for preventing their husband to have sex. So women can say they don't like sex. They don't want to have an affair with their husbands. And they can do that. And at this stage, some of these women, when they are in churches and stuff, they say, oh, I'm a virgin. I don't want to be tied this way. So sometimes they don't know when the man has a desire for sex.
Okay.
So they find it difficult and makes them to go beyond that and makes the man suffer at the end of the day.
Okay, so now looking at the story, after we hear the story,
Yeah.
which of these three would you put this man? Is it that he's there's some demon or something manipulating him for him to be able to sleep with a daughter, or you think there's other reasons why?
Sometimes I find it difficult believing everything is demonic. I find it difficult to say that things are devilish. Everything human does is based on your intellect. The way you think is the way you are. The way you put yourself together is how life will treat you. If you see yourself to be that stage, you will be. So by the man having that desire for the daughter, it's about the nature of the daughter. Some children are so beautiful, so attractive, and the body even seems more succulent. You understand? And scintillating. When it happens that your daughter looks so charming, more than whatsoever, sometimes it is the mind boggle. Your mind will begin to think. And as you begin to excogitate or think and ponder over and over about the things you see, you begin to feel. Do you know, one of the things Chinese people use to heal people with critical diseases is about exposing the breasts of women to the patient and seeing the body. So when they are coming, they are almost naked, only on pants. So when they come and you are seeing their breasts and stuff, it attracts you. So you begin to revive. Even in the Bible, it didn't happen to David. When David was very old and was about to die, and he seems to be too waxed in age or was cold, he thought, and they thought and they brought beautiful looking women before King David to revive his soul. So sometimes when you see features of the body, it comes to revive your soul. That call for desire. So probably the daughter has been exposing herself most of the time to the father, which makes the father admire the daughter's body. In so doing, you can be confronted by what you call some demonic insinuations.
Okay.
And that could take you there.
Okay, so still on the father. Now, for this father to be able to... So, according to the story, the girl said the father never liked her boyfriend. She has a boyfriend that the father never liked. Now, for the father to have impregnated his own daughter and tell the daughter, to give the pregnancy to the boyfriend and he would fly them outside the country. What kind of mind is this?
The man has a heartless heart. Why am I saying the man has a heartless heart? He might have thought foolishly that I've invested in my daughter, so I can't wait for this. I don't want to use any vituperative word, very insultive word on the man. But being so insane in the mind, could feel that, okay, let me myself, get there. Because anything can be considered demonic or satanic. It is the mind boggling that you need to accept in good faith in your heart, whether what you are doing is good to you or not. That is why many people have some desire for their children. Apart from the increasing of the libido, which is beyond control, That is when you have no other partner to share your affections with. That is where you begin to think that psychologically, what? I'm alone. Nobody is here. It's my daughter. I confess her, and he does it. So we are what we think. Every human being is what you think. And we say that having the knowledge about it, I might ask, what is knowledge? Somebody said knowledge is power, but it's a mistaken statement. Knowledge is action. When you have a knowledge or pre-thought of what you want to do, it is based upon the fact that you have built an intent of evil. And that intent of evil could jail you to go in for any affection. So that when affection becomes uncontrollable, that is when you begin to do things abnormally. So abnormal desire do come when people give in their desire without quotient of reason or thoughts.
Okay, so now, I would want us to go put a man aside a bit, and then this story is really broad. It's really broad, yeah. So I want us to focus on the mother now.
Okay.
Now, being a mother under a roof with your family, and you don't even know what is going on in your house. Now the question I want to ask is, has this woman failed as a mother?
Yes, obviously. The women fail when they refuse to attend to every needs of the house. The woman must be cooperatively responsible for the organizational structures of the house. Here, taking care of the husband, taking care of the children, putting the family together, making sure that every aspect of the family is being put together in its right perspective. And looking at this situation where we find a woman playing the majority role in every aspect of the family, you see that the family becomes purged or perfect in everything. But here is the case. The woman might have a serious or a curious antagonistic relationship with the husband. You can sometimes live with your husband, your wife, or live with your husband, and there will be no peace. So such house where there's no peace, and always there is tension and frustration. And there's a woman who can leave their children to the care of the husband, and they don't care. They say, go to your father. Go to what? I don't care. So the man have to behave like a father, like a mother, and play two roles in the house. He has to do the cooking and doing everything for the house. So the man becomes like a woman and does everything.
Even with that, can it be that the daughter could even have an affection for the father when he's the one doing the cooking, he's the one doing everything for her? Is it possible for her to
exactly
have that?
And children,
because she said she's in love with the father.
Yes. You see, because let me tell you something. Children at such age, they begin to have time. I have only little daughter, and she finds me as her friend. She finds me as her everything. She shared everything with me. When she was about 6 years, I entered the bathroom. She was this. Oh, did they go back? Go back. I said, hey. Then I begin to think that my daughter is growing because she could believe that I can't get into her room or whatsoever because she's developing a different quotient. At a certain point in time, children are not to be exposed to certain things. So when children are exposed to certain things, maybe when the father is bathing, he baths with the child with nakedly and that whatsoever. So they do things so on. And as they are growing, they can have personal affection. Not affection for sex, but affection as beloved, belonging. You know, when belongingness also gets into the desire of both, they begin to get on.
Okay, Mr. Rex, now I'll come back to you. I have some messages in that I would want to read.
Okay.
Okay, so I advise she put all in prayer because there's nothing God cannot do. Asantua from East Legon. Thank you so much. I advise she discuss with someone her husband yield to so he can communicate with her husband for understanding. Gaga from Jamestown Maternity. Thank you so much. Vero, nothing can be hidden forever. So I advise she informs the mom sharp sharp 120. Okay, Vero, nothing can be hidden forever. So I advise she informs the mom. Sharp, sharp, 120 from Kwabenya Pharmacy. It will be glad if she lies to her boyfriend of being responsible for the pregnancy. She should open up to her boyfriend if she truly loves him. Joel from Kaswa. I advise she takes the offer of going abroad with enough money to support herself and forget about coming back. Perez Tower from Ajungano, Accra. This one says, Sweet Vero, you are on point. Nice program. Gabriela Gempa. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to receive calls as well. Our call lines are open. So yeah, so you can call us on 0207 326 236 0207 326 236. Okay. So we have a call on the line. Hello. Okay, so Mr. Rexon, like some of the comments they are saying that she should pray, and another person is saying that she should take a lot of money from the father and go and travel abroad.
Some of these things you don't need to pray. It's not a matter of prayer. It's a matter of sentiment. When you're dealing with desire, it's not a matter of prayer. Some Christians make a lot of mistakes. That you used to have some sort of affection in a dream. It says demonic. It's not demonic. It's biological. Because at any point in time in life, 21 days, a man's, the libido overflows. That's where you discharge your your sperms unabatedly.
So when you're having an affair in a dream, it's not spiritual?
It's not spiritual. It is biological occurrence. Because you have a desire for a long time, have not had any sex with anybody. And it becomes, it brings you down. So sex brings a lot of exercise into the body. And biologically, it rather takes a lot of stress, sicknesses out of you.
All right, so we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah.
Okay, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Mohammed Ali.
Okay.
From Tamale.
Okay, hi, Mohammed. Let's hear from you.
Ali?
Let's hear your contribution, please.
Yeah. I think this is not about prayer. You see, sometimes we do pray for lots of problems. The thing has already happened. So if that happens, what she has to do is that I think she should change the environment. She should get something and change the environment and go and start afresh. It's a mistake. It has already happened. Start afresh and forget about that. I think that will be the solution to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Okay. So, Mr. Rexon, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Amma calling from Achimota.
Hi, Amma. Can we hear from you, please?
I'd like to tell her to tell her boyfriend the truth and open up to her mom. No matter how much it hurts, it's better to talk to them and find a solution for it rather than they go traveling and leaving the country. Because in the end, if the child is to get sick or something, they would need blood or something. It would still be traced back to the father.
Okay.
So it's best if you just tell everyone the truth.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Okay. So, Mr. Rexon, she just said something. Our caller said she should tell the truth. Now, I want us to come back to the girl and the mother. Like the girl said, she said the mother has hypertension, high blood pressure, and she feels telling her she might lose her life. And this same girl doesn't want to be the reason why her mom is going to lose her life. What is she supposed to do?
She has taken the right decision.
Okay, please, we have a call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name and where you are calling from, please.
This is Collins calling from Ashama Estate.
Hi, Collins. Let's listen to you. Your contribution.
Yeah, I would suggest that you should tell the boyfriend so that the boyfriend will discuss with the father, then the father will make them travel to abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that will help.
Okay. All right. Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. Okay. Hello. Oh, I guess we lost the call. Yeah, I'm sorry to be saying.
Right. I said that we don't need to blame the daughter for taking such decision.
Yeah, but she's saying that she's scared her mom is going to die. She doesn't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
be the reason
saying,
why.
that because
Yeah.
preserving nature is better than destroying nature. Because knowing that your mother has hypertension, her blood pressure will go up. And such cardiovascular disease are not easy to deal with.
Okay, Mr. Harris, we'll come back to you. We have a call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Soche and I'm calling from Tema Communication.
Okay, can we hear your contribution, please?
Yeah, I think the damage has already been done. And one thing you're supposed to understand that in life, every decision you make, there's a consequence to that. So I think the girl should just tell the truth and everything will be okay. Yeah.
Okay, is she telling the truth to the mother or the father?
To everybody.
To everybody,
She
but
told
the mother
everybody.
has high blood pressure, so when she tells the mother, she could die.
It's better than lying to the mother.
Okay,
So what will happen later on if the mother find out herself?
okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to take my last call. Yeah, hello. 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 Hi, good evening. Please, can you reduce your TV set for us, please? Hi, good evening. We can't hear you. Hi, Iben.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Your contribution, please.
Hello?
Hi, Iben, your contribution, please.
I thought the lady should have informed her mom.
Okay.
Although the mom is having blood pressure, right?
Yeah.
But at least telling the truth is better than going to someone's country. Do you understand?
Mm. Okay.
The lie is not that clear, right?
Yeah, so can you hang up and call us back, please? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Rexon, yeah. Like they are saying, we should tell the mother, like I said. So if the mother dies, let's say she tells the mother the truth, and if she dies, what happens?
It's going to bring another problem. You see, the mere fact that certain secrecy are kept, sometimes it's for good purpose, sometimes for a danger to occur. So when you look at somebody has blood pressure, at set time like this, you tell the person and he dies, what will be the benefit? But when there are certain things can be corrected without people getting to know.
Okay.
So you decided that from now onwards, this cannot go on. I have changed my mind. I'm now a new person. That's a wrong thing to do.
Okay.
You understand? And that is what's happening. So when we go by that, I think we can change the system to suit normalcy.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I have some messages in, but after I'm done with my message, I would like to take your opinion. What should be done at the end of the day with the girl and the father and the boyfriend and the mother as well? Your final words on that. Okay. So someone is saying, this message is funny. I don't know how to read it. Is he your husband? Just ask it. Okay. No, he's not my husband. He's my uncle. Thank you. The dad should just send her abroad, branding the child a bastard for now. Okay. Kofi Sapon, since abortion is out, make the dad water the pikin inside her belly because the boyfriend is the mumu to take such pregnancy. Okay, thank you so much. I have another one. This is from Nana. He says, tell her I will take. Okay. Some of their contributions, though. Okay, let me read my last comment. Gideon says, "Wow, this world is really full of vampires and evil people. How is that possible? My head is even aching me." Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. So, thank you guys so much. Now, Mr. Rexon, let me come back to you. Your final word. What do you think is right for the girl to do at this point?
What a girl have to do is to stay away from the family's house and get rented somewhere and be committed to God and make sure that his relationship with God is very strong, and should make sure that the father not get the access of having such relationship, which is uncalled for. You should rather get the mother close to the father and making sure that if she is aware of certain attitudes that is not helping the relationship between the mother and the father, you should do well to get the mother on course so that the father can have that filial relationship with the mother.
So she's telling the truth?
By not telling the truth, but find a way to bring them together so that they would, when the mother is more closer to the father, it will let the father stay away from the daughter.
Okay.
Because we've realized that the situation is just that the mother is not doing her duty as a mother and a married woman.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of today's show. Mr. Roxon said the girl should move away from the family, try and bring her parents together. In that way, whatever situation she's in now will be able to be solved for her as well. Okay, so I want to thank you all for calling in and those sending your messages. We are sorry if we couldn't pick your call and we couldn't read your message. We promise to do better next week. This is Light TV, and our social media handles are Light TV GH on all social media, and also we are live on Facebook, EP Radio TV. You can follow us on Instagram, EP Radio TV 2. You can as well follow us on Twitter, EP Radio TV. Also, you can watch us on YouTube, EP Radio TV, and also listen to us on our website, www.epradiotv.com. So we've come to the end of today's show. The latest thing I want to share with everybody is what does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. So I would urge you all to know that anything at all that exists in this life, there's possibly everything God can do about it. Thank you so much. My name is Veronica Comroxon. See you same time, same place next week. Bye.